here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant is out there with Alex Len. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And in the early part of the season, some teams still working out the kinks. Doris, where does the level of play peak, do you think, in the regular season?
Well, most teams would tell you they hope they're playing their best basketball down the stretch as you're marking toward the playoffs. But the fact of the matter is, Kev, that begins on a day-by-day basis. You are building habits from the first game of the season all the way through the end of the year.
Now, here's Fultz. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right. Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
That free throw good from Fultz.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
So he gets them both. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Warriors.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Orlando moving the ball around. Ross on the wing. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Over in the corner, Avdia. The 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Passes to Ross. Fires it up. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jumps up. And the jam by Ross.
Well, talk about wasting no time. The ball pushed into the open floor, and Ross finishes before the defense can react.
Fultz against Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Pass to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Bryant comes with the double team. Out to Carter. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And finished off by Avdia. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Carter. Here is Ross. There's the double team with Avdia. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Len dishes to Beal. Kept alive by Washington. It's stolen by Harris. Ross on the wing from about 19 feet. Can't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that 4th quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Fultz. Here's Carter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one falls for Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Now here's Beal. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Clippers.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Six to shoot. Shoots. And that one hits back iron. The Magic trail by 4. Knocked away. Westbrook with the steal. Got a piece of it. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. The pass to Avdia. And it's Bryant in the corner. Off target with his 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Rejected by Len.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
Inside, it's stolen by Carter. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Westbrook dishes to Bryant. Westbrook against Fultz. Westbrook kicks to Hachimura. Bryant passes to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
The Magic trail by 4. Harris with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Davis Bertans checks in for Len. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Porter comes in for Gary Harris. Wizards on D. Now here's Ross. Shoots over Hachimura. No good from Ross.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Westbrook surveying the D. Beal. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Magic trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Carter. Hachimura against Ross. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And finished off by Bertans.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porter. Can they get it? Rebound by the Wizards.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Magic.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So a moment now to see the story on Mohamed Bamba. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 11 points, 12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Now here's Fultz. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Shoots over Beal. Wagner passes to Bamba to end the run. And another shot. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Smith. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic, trailing by 13. Got a piece of it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
He dishes it to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Porter trying to free himself up. Good on the shot.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Smith against Carter Williams. Now the pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gafford passes to Bertens. Fires from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, if Porter realizes how close the defense is on him, he simply gets the contact. Still knocking down the shot, too.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
And the first one drops.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Jordan Bell's checked in for the Wizards. And Porter drops them both. Wizards leading by 9. Outside, Beal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, just terrific recognition by Beal. Saw the lane and drew the contact.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
First free throw is good.
I think Bradley Beal, guys, has everything you want in a 2-guard. He's 6'5", so he's got tremendous size. He's an outstanding athlete. He's one of the purest shooters in the game. He's unafraid in the clutch. I mean, what's not to like?
And both free throws good for Beal.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the first.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wizards leading by 11. Smith the pass to Beal. Smith trying to break loose. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
James Ennis, he'll check in for the Magic. Orlando on D, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Ennis. And here's Wagner, covered by Smith. Pass to Bamba, beyond the arc. And that one is off. And it's Washington the other way.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Fultz. Fades away. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Smith finds Beal. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic trail by 16. Carter Williams with it. Now Smith defending. They need this. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Washington. The Magic have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5. No good on that one. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And he sinks the second. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bell. Beal with it, guarded by Harris. Harris against Beal. Smith outside. Clock at 6. And up the court come the Magic on the break. That's good from Harris on the assist from Carter Williams.
I tell you what, that's an excellent pass there. Carter Williams almost with like a sixth sense to see the play as it develops.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Mohamed Bamba. Ennis out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Harris in at the 2.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Wagner. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Wizards leading by 16. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Well, to say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Russell Westbrook wins the 2017 MVP award. Does he relax and rest on his laurels? Heck no. This guy is just striving for greatness. I love it.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. And it's Harris with the ball for Orlando. It's an 18-point game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Carter-Williams can't get it to go. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Washington, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Avdia.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Harris, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harris has got 6. Wizard shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Smith on the wing, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bell. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Rebounded by Bell.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Len misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Ennis taking his time here, and Carter has it in the corner. Isaac left side. Now the dish to Ennis. The shot will not fall. And Washington the other way now. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The pass to Westbrook. Now Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And again, Washington no good. The Magic trail by 17.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
And Bell kicks to Westbrook. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, if Westbrook gets into the paint, that's a problem. He is tenacious attacking the cup.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ennis passes to Isaac. Westbrook against Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Isaac. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance. And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
The first free throw is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Alex Len. Bertanis comes in for Jordan Bell. And Beal subbed in for Smith. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Beal up top. He's guarded by Ross. And Beal kicks to Bertans. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 18. Ross with it. Westbrook picks him up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
That free throw good from Ross. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Magic. And so he hits both. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The Wizards have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
One shot.
And that one falls for Beal. And so here's Orlando, trailing by 19. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Westbrook against Carter Williams. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Here's Avdia. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Westbrook with the steal. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Carter Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Up top, Ross. Passes it to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. No good from 11 feet. Wizards leading by 19. Outside Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ross with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Westbrook finds Bryant. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Porter. The Magic again can't hit.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Here's Ross. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Carter in deep. Carter's got 8 points.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Carter Williams against Westbrook. That's tipped. It's stolen by Carter Williams. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Washington with the rebound. Over in the corner, Avdia. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. He gets it in there. Bryant's got his 2nd bucket.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Pass to Porter. Clock at 6.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
So for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Avdia. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. No good from Ross.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Up top, Hachimura, guarded by Porter. Here's Westbrook. Bamba with the block. They recover it. Outside, Beal. Second chance shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against Los Angeles, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Wagner finds Fultz. Ross on the wing. Shoots over Beal. Here's Bamba. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Westbrook. Shakes him. There's the pass to Gafford. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bamba's got 5 now.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here's Westbrook. Bamba with the block. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Wagner.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Urginus. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And yes, it's good. 18 points for him.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Left side, Porter. Offline with his 3.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
I'll tell you this, when you let Bradley Beal catch a rhythm, turn the lights out, it's over.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Fultz. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Bamba. Back to Porter. And here is Bamba. Launches a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Bamba. Stripped it away. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, to say Russell Westbrook will give you a nightmare in transition. He'll keep people up at night.
34 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. Will it go? Wagner kicks to Fultz. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Hachimer. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Hachimura getting off the floor and finishing with no doubt.
And so it's Washington in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, I just love the all-around game of Bradley Beal. He can pass it as well as he can score it. And these days, that's hard to find. That makes him very challenging to defend.
Shaq, what'd you think about Orlando?
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Washington's ball. Avdia out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Len. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. They double-team Beal. Here's Len. The offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
For Washington, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, just because you're a second-round pick does not mean that you cannot carve out a legitimate NBA career. Give credit to Thomas Bryant. Incredible attitude, great work habits, and this guy continues to grind.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Ross with it in the corner. It's Harris. And the call will be against Alex Len. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac.
Well, terrific defense by Alex Len. The ability at his size to contest shots. What a force.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Free throw good, Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. Now here's Fultz. The pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. All sorts of time. That one's not going to go. And Washington the other way now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Now Fultz. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Len passes to Bryant. Back to Len. It's stolen by Fultz. Ross on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Len against Carter. And finished off by Beal.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete. Boy, how about his ability to get off the feet and finish that with authority?
Here's Fultz. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Isaac finds Fultz. Ross on the wing. Shoots over Abdia. That one a little long.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Fultz, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The shot's good. Westbrook's got 12.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. And here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Len grabs the board. Len's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Jordan Bell comes in for Len, and it's Ish Smith in for Russell Westbrook. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ennis is checked in. So it's the Wizards now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Magic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Jonathan Isaac. Averaging about 7 points, almost 2.5 blocks, and 6 rebounds. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
Smith, the pass to Beal. Avdia with it. He has 6. Misses from short range.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Harris, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
How impressive is the vertical of Jordan Bell? My goodness.
Here's Fultz. And the pass to Ennis. Goes back up. And Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And it's Smith penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now, here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Carter outside. Kicks it to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal taking his time here. Pass to Smith. Back to Beal. They double team Beal. Clock at 4 for 3. Smith. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. No good from Bell. Magic shooting only 21% from the field so far. Now Harris. 8 points for him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Avdia gets the bucket.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. And here is Harris. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. From the inbound, that shot off the mark. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Raul Neto comes in for Beal. Orlando also making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Porter comes in for Ennis. And Hampton subbed in for Harris. Smith on the wing. Carter Williams covering. And here's Neto outside. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Gafford.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammate.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Hampton. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Feeds the bell, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Hampton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Carter Williams against Smith. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Down low. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Gafford passes to Hachimura. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Porter. Sinks that one from the post.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And it's Smith missing.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
No good from outside. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Neto. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. For the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Jordan Bell. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Smith. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ross is checked in. And Porter drops them both. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Bertans kicks to Hachimura. 1:44 left in the third. Westbrook passes to Gafford. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. .132 left to play in the third. Pass to Wagner. Back to Carter Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Orlando. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Washington, a couple spots below.
And seeing where Washington is, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
5 to shoot. Neto, the pass to Bertens. And stolen by Wagner. It's tipped. Hachimura with it. Bamba picks him up. Out to the right wing. Back to Hachimura. And he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got 9.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Carter Williams with it. And there's the pass to Bamba. Now here's Ross over Westbrook. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here we go, one-on-one. Bertans' shot is good. Bertans got his second bucket of the night.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Porter finds Wagner. Now here's Porter. Passes to Ross. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Washington sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Orlando. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Anthony. Mo Wagner out there with Ennis. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Randall in at the shooting guard position. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
Neto, the pass to Len. Passes it to Bertens. Back to Len. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bertans can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Westbrook passes to Len. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Porter, no luck. Washington shooting at 51%. Really solid. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The first one falls. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
To the paint, here's Ennis, makes it off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Neto surveying the floor. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hutchison passes to Bertans. He kicks it to Westbrook. Pass to Hutchison. Over Ennis. Hutchison's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Here's Ennis. The three-pointer no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Very hard to match the speed of Russell Westbrook. He's got change of speed and blow-by ability.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Ennis. Back to Randall. 5 on the clock. Porter outside. It's rebounded by Neto.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now the pass to Bertans. The tray. Neto can't get it to go. Poke loose. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ennis dishes to Anthony. Gray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Carter comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Otto Porter Jr. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Neto, covered by Anthony. Hutchison passes to Neto. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Cole Anthony. And the first one drops. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
Smith outside. Bell against Anthony. No good from Bell. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Randall outside. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Ennis misses. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hutchison. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Carter. Len with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Bryant is checked in for Washington. Hampton's checked in for the Magic. Now off the...
Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Smith kicks to Bell. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams? New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
Takes the three. Ennis misses.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's Neto. And it's Bryant in the corner. Smith outside. Over Hampton. Here's Bell with the second effort. A shot off that time. Isaac with some nice D.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hampton passes to Isaac. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Outside Bryant. Passes to Neto. Isaac against Bryant. Here's Hutchison. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now Randall. Pass to Hampton. Carter outside. Hampton passes to Isaac. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bell's shot is good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Randall. Now Isaac, covered by Smith. Orlando moving the ball around. Ennis, good.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
Smith outside. To the right side. Here's Neto. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bell. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Isaac. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Hampton. Rebound, Washington. And it's Smith penetrating. The pass to Hutchison over Anthony. Hutchison's shot is off. Well, Orlando shooting 40% in the fourth. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Hampton. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Smith against Anthony. Smith the pass to Hutchison. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And the shot goes in. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Passes it to Neto. Now here's Bryant. The 10-footer. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. Hampton in the corner. 1:27 left in the fourth. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Here's Carter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Bradley Beal.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
That's good from Carter. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Smith. Pass to Hutchison. 5 to shoot. Bryant looking over the floor. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Orlando's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. The wide open look here for Anthony. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Smith with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Bradley, congrats on the win. We saw your parents in the stands and your mom was cheering you on. I know it's much more fun when you win in front of the home crowd and in front of the family.
It's always good to have my parents in the building. I can always hear her no matter where she may be, but she was right on the floor, and she gave me a few tips while I was out there too. So it's always good when my family's here.
Mom always knows best, right? Congratulations on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.